You gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate.
This life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. It's time to get it moving, y'all. Step up your game. You gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate.
This life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. Motivate.
Get up and keep moving.
Celebrate.
This life is no illusion.
Demonstrate
the skills you've been using.
And everybody get up and get up.
And welcome back to yet another review by Zombill. Excuse me, I'm still organizing here. Alright, so today we have the E-Cig version 9. Ooh, pretty, with leather. Which comes to us by way of E-Cig. Now, they didn't send this to me for review. I actually won this in a Facebook contest, which shocked the hell out of me because I very rarely enter Facebook contests. But I seen it and I was like, that would be cool to have, you know. So I threw my name in there, and sure enough, I got my name drawn in another guy named David, lives out in California. I'm actually friends with him on Facebook. He got a slot too, so I don't think he'll be making a video though, because he's not a video reviewer like I am. He's more of a blogging type reviewer, so he might turn up on a blog somewhere with his. They sent along these business cards, which this is from my rep contact from E-Cig, from my E-Cig. Her name is Iris, and there's the card. Shenzhen E-Cig Technology, GM Assistant in International Sales. Her Skype is iCigarette02. And then on the back, there's a bit more information. We are here just for you. Now, the main website is E-Cig Muses, because they were the inventors of the Muse. Phil Busardo did a review on that, which you can find here. And I'm going to use that for my main website on this review. So that's the icigmuses.com. Now, as far as pricing information goes, I'm not so sure what the pricing information is on this, because of course I'm not too sure if there's any vendors carrying this yet. It's that brand new. So I know it came about in December, and here it is January. It's just the middle of January, so there might be vendors popping up to get this. If there are, then I will do my best to find them and put them in the description box. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go down to a table shot, and we're going to unbox the E-Cig version 9. Even though I already have it unboxed, we're going to unbox it again. Let's have a quick tube, then we'll go down to the table. Okay, so here is the E-Cig version 9. Now, this is from the company E-Cig, and the actual business card that they sent along with me is for the representative Iris, but of course you'll get that information at the end of this review. Apparently they have "We are here just for you" as their motto, so that's pretty cool. Now, the version 9, let's go ahead and unpack it. Comes in this very nice pleather case, and it has a little clip on it here for your belts, so that you can carry it about with you or strap it to your purse. So you get, of course, the mod, but you also get a screwdriver so that you can unscrew the screws in the back to put your battery in it. And you get a USB charging cable to charge the battery once it's installed, and you also get this this ribbon. Now this is to put underneath the battery so that you don't have a hell of a time trying to pull the battery out. I'm going to show you that right now. Oh, and I almost forgot. You get an instruction manual, which is pretty informative. It actually does have really good information on the ICIG version 9. I have the battery cover off and the screws out because I need to show you this part first. So you're going to want to take and put that in there. Well, actually, you know, the best way to go about this is to put it with the battery. So you're going to need to slide the battery. Make sure you have your positive and negative correct on your battery, because if you don't, you're going to end up blowing this chip. Now, if you can see down inside there, which you probably can't, you'll see that this is the positive side here, as it shows the little positive symbol there, and you have the negative terminal over here. So basically you just need to put your battery in like so, along with the ribbon, and just push the battery down. Now that'll activate the unit, as you've seen there, and then you're just going to need to like put the cover on, which, uh-oh, there we go. Here's the cover. So then you just take and put the cover. So the cover has a little bit of a ledge here. You want to dip that in first. This side here. Put it down inside there. And now you can install your screws to where it looks like that. And that is the back of the mod. Now, on the front, you'll see that you have a very familiar display. Kind of looks reminiscent to evolv's DNA screen. This is a 50 watt box mod that goes between 5 watts to 50 watts. And of course you have your battery indicator over here. Your ohm resistance will be up top here, and the voltage that it will be firing at will be right here. Now on the top of the mod we have a 510 connection that is from here to here. That is about 25 millimeters, because you can fit the Kanger sub tank on. This is a what I believe to be either copper or naval brass for this entire connection here. Now, just to demonstrate that the Kanger sub tank does fit flush on here, as you can see there, it fits completely around it. So that leads me to believe that this is 25 millimeters across. The other piece here on the top of the mod is a lens, which underneath the lens you have 3 different colored lights. You have a white light, a blue light, and a red light. Now this button over here on this side says light, and this is what happens. They call this a party feature. Let's see if I can show you on the table itself. If you use this while you're vaping, it will color your light, especially if you're in a very low lit environment, so to speak. But this is what the light feature does. Very pretty. And then of course on the other side you have your power button, which basically you use that in conjunction like you would any DNA or HANA type mod. On the base you're going to find your up button and your down button. You're also going to find your USB connection to charge the battery that you have inside the mod. Now when you are charging this, there's a light that'll be next to the USB charging point that comes on red. That light right there. Now this is a brushed stainless steel, which I'm not exactly sure if this is 303, 304, 316. It's one of those. If I can find out by the time I edit and post this review, I will put it right here on the screen. And of course you have the company logo, ICIG, with the version 9 there. Now the screen itself. Now if you push this 5 times, the power button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, to unlock it, you basically click it 5 times and then it'll put it back on the main screen. Now, for the other functions, if you press and hold the up and down button at the same time, okay, bad example. If you press this in and hold the down button, that'll go to normal mode. If you continue to hold it, it'll go to stealth mode, just like most DNA type boards. Now to get it back out of stealth mode, you hold down the down button and the fire button, and it goes back into normal mode. Now if you hold up the up button and you hold the lock button or the fire button at the same time, it'll switch from left mode to right mode, which you basically flip the screen. And I like mine the other way. I like mine in left mode. There we go. Okay, so that is the ICIG version 9, and now we'll go back up to main camera view and show it in action. Okay, so now we're back at main view. Now a couple of points that I missed out on while I had it down on the camera. I did say that this is a brushed stainless steel, okay? But I forgot to mention is that there's leather here and there's leather down here, which makes it so comfortable to hold, okay? Yeah, let's see the performance once again here. Oh yeah, I'm definitely rocking this at 50 watts. I have a 0.2 ohm build in this big dripper here, okay? And it's a dual parallel build. Not so easy to tuck that into the big dripper, mind you, but you know, I like to mess around with builds every now and again, and this one I did pretty good. And at 50 watts, it's firing it at around 3.7. But the nice little thing about this is that I've noticed that it ramps up. It doesn't just jump at the voltage like most typical DNA boards do. They've actually tuned this to where it starts low and it increases. It goes fast too. Okay, so it ramps its way up. It's almost like boosted. And then when you let off the fire button, it's like it what's the word that Phil always uses? Step down. That's it, step down. This has step down. So once you let off the power button, it steps down. It doesn't just cut itself off, because it'll still fire for, like, you know, a second to a fraction of another second on that second, so a second and then some. But it's stepping the voltage down. Listen. I'm letting off the button. There it is. That's a pretty awesome feature. Now, the other features that go into this is that it has short circuit protection. It has overheat protection. It has low battery warning. And if it gets too hot, it will actually tell you on the panel that it's too hot. So it'll need a little time to cool down before you can fire it again. Now, the other thing, I want to make sure I've got this right here. Oh, yeah, two other things. Okay, the chipset that's in this is made by an American company. It has the American TI chip in there, and they're calling it super high power. I don't know who American TI is, but this is an incredible chipset. They've done some really good fine tuning on this chipset, so it's good. The other thing that I find interesting is the well, the little light show thing here. See that? That's kind of cool. It's kind of novelty. I mean, I could see that, you know, if you're like at a Vape meet and you want to show off, everybody's clouding, just beam your lights into the clouds. So, anyways, that's the E-Cig version 9. Now, retailers, vendors, wholesalers, if you're interested in purchasing one of these, or not one, but many for your stores or for reselling them, I'm going to have that contact information right over here. It should be all over here. Now, if you want to go and see E-Cig and their other products, you can visit this website here, which is icigmuses.com. And I like it. I'm glad that they had that contest, and I'm one of the first people to actually get to try this over here. So, I hope you enjoyed the review. Please subscribe to my YouTube, and as always, my peeps and peepettes, happy vaping.